Hey YouTube. You can probably tell by the voluminous smoke that I'm smoking some Burley today. I don't have a whole lot of experience with Burley. This is really good. Really good. I'll show you which one I'm smoking. Which particular Burley blend, although you know because you saw it in the video title. But here it is. Solani aged Burley Flake. This is the stuff, man. Like, this is the stuff. Everywhere I have looked for Burley reviews, especially when people are kind of just talking about Burley in general, what always comes up is, well, you have to try Solani aged Burley Flake. That's the stuff. Like, that's a really good Burley. This is a little bit nuttier, sweeter side, on the sweeter side of Burley. One of the things that I have found is that Burleys can be very different depending on the type of Burley. There's white Burley. If you want to know about Burley, I mean, you want to know everything about Burley, you just need to watch matches 8, 6, 0. He will tell you about Burley. But I didn't have much experience with it myself. And the only really Burley heavy blend that I think I've had is Haunted Bookshop. Which is, it's good. It's a good blend, but it's not really for me. It's not really my thing. It's very smoky. I didn't really get a whole lot of flavor out of it. I could almost understand smoking that, what people mean when they say Burley just reminds them of cigarettes. You know, non-Burley people, not saying that's strictly the case, is that's true, or even that I detect that, but cigarettes for me tend to not have much flavor. They just kind of have this smoke that comes, it doesn't bring much with it. And that's the part about Haunted Bookshop that reminds me a bit of cigarette smoking. But this doesn't really do that for me. Now maybe it's just a sweeter Burley, leaf. But, and maybe it has something to do with the flake process too, because this isn't a ribbon, this is a flake. And I've noticed that flakes tend to intensify the flavor, that you tend to get this sweet flavor from the oils, kind of maybe mixing or coming out of the leaf more from the pressing. I don't know. I'm really just guessing. But this is definitely a sweeter, nuttier flavor than anything that I have previously detected from a Burley. And I'm starting to kind of really see, I mean, even on the charring light, it was there. It was really good. I can really see how people become a Burley person. There's something very satisfying about that full, rich smoke that you get from this. That's somehow just a whole different world from the Virginias. I mean, there's a little bit of that sweet. It's a little different. It's not the hay sweet. It's more like a nutty sweet. Not, in an aromatic way. But it's also very rich and smoky. And not like a campfire. Not like Latakia at all. Just smoke. That's a rich smoke. It's not something that you get from a Virginia at all. It's really interesting. So I can really see what Matches says, or what he means when he says that he'll smoke other blends, and even if he likes them, he enjoys them, it tastes great. It just leave him. It's like when you've had a little snack and you haven't had a real meal yet. I think it was Matches who said that. I get it. I get it. This is a really hearty smoke. I do sense a lot of the kind of the richness and the flavor tones that I got from the notes, the area of flavor that I got from Haunted Bookshop, but I just wasn't getting as much flavor. I wasn't getting the sweet, nutty feel as much from that. Is it the age? Is it the flake? Is it the Solani? What is it? Who knows? But something about it. It's different. It's really good. So, yeah. One thing I'll say is, Mac Barron has one now. A Burley Flake, and that's very similar. And I've heard it mentioned in the same sentence with Solani's many times. I have heard from various reviewers, at least 2 people I've seen have said this, that if you're smoking the Mac Barons, don't expect quite the same sweetness out of it. It's not going to be quite as sweet as smoke. Now, I can't confirm that for myself in my own taste buds, but just be aware. Solani may be more of a sweeter, nuttier feel than the Mac Baron. Now, I had a kind of a hard time finding it. It was out everywhere for a while, and Pipes and Cigars even said that it was no longer available, which is odd. But came back in, ordered some. That's great. I'm glad I did. And even if I don't really get into any other Burley blends, I feel like I'm definitely going to keep this one around. I could see this becoming a regular part of the rotation. I do like variety. Variety is the spice of life. So, that's my impression. First impression of Solani aged Burley Flake. It is, it's rich, it's flavorful, and even if you're not into Burleys, in fact, especially if you're not into any Burley blends, and Burley in itself doesn't really interest you, but you kind of want to, or you don't crave it, or you don't particularly enjoy Burley blends, but you're interested in seeing what it is that people like about it. I suspected that this might be the blend to try, and I was right. This is definitely the blend to try, I think. So, pick you up some Solani aged Burley Flake. If you want to see what the excitement is all about, the whole Burley thing. Jump on the Burley train. I recommend it. It's good stuff. That's all I've got for you. Keeping it under 10 minutes. I just want to put a preliminary congratulations out to Four Eyed Piper. He hit like over 150 subs in like record time. I can see why. He's really fun to smoke with. He's fun to hang out with. I really enjoy going through and watching his videos. I've seen a few new people pop up that have that kind of just a great spark. They're just really fun to hang out with. And so if you're not subbed to Four Eyed Piper, definitely go sub to Four Eyed Piper. He's a really cool guy. All right. Well, thank you, folks. Oh, I'm right over 10 minutes. Sweet. I can't let them go too short. I'll lose my reputation as a rambler. Well, I hope that you guys are having an excellent week, and I hope to see you soon. So, until next time.